Hey everyone. So, if you haven't been checking the news lately, the Caribbean is basically on fire. Politically speaking, we are watching a massive shutdown between the Trump administration and Cuba. That looks nothing like the Cold War stuff our parents talk about. For decades, Cuba was just that island with the old courts and the embargo. But in the last 30 days, everything changed. We have gone from a cold standoff to what experts are calling a total blockade. And it's not just about communism anymore. It's about minerals, energy, and very aggressive move to reshuffle the entire map of the America. To understand why Trump is attacking Cuba right now, you have to look at Venezuela. On January 3rd, the US military actually went into Caracas and captured Nicolas Maduro. Now, why does that matter for Cuba? Because Venezuela was Cuba's gas station. They have been sending the subsidized oil to the island for years. Suddenly, that pipe got cut off. Trump saw this opening. On January 29th, he signed an executive order calling Cuba an extraordinary threat to national security. He isn't just banning cigars, he's using a tariff weapon. He told the world, if you sell oil to Cuba, we will tax your export to the US so hard it will ruin you. He essentially trying to turn the lights off on the island to see the government collapses. Now let's talk about the man behind the curtain, Marco Rubio. He is now the Secretary of the State, and for him, this is personal. Rubio is the son of Cuban immigrants, and he has spent his whole career waiting for this moment. Just a few days ago, in front of the Senate, he didn't fold back. He openly called for regime change. When people ask if the US military will use military force, l- like they just did in Venezuela, Rubio doesn't say no. He says we will do what's necessary. He's basically telling the Cuban government the old rules are gone, you are on your own, and we are coming for the system. It's a level of aggression we haven't seen in 60 years. You might be thinking, why bother? Why bother? Cuba is poor and they don't have oil. Yes, of course, you are right. But they have something the 21st century is desperate for. That is rare earth minerals. Cuba is sitting on the world's third largest reserve of cobalt and massive amount of nickel. If you want to build EVs, advanced fighter jets, or high-tech batteries, you need these. Right now, China has a huge grip on Cuba's mining. The Trump administration isn't just trying to flip a government, they are trying to kick China out of our backyard. They want those minerals for the US supply chain. It's a 2026 resource war, disguised as a political standoff. So, what does this look like on the ground? It's rough. Report says Cuba is down to maybe 15 days of oil left. Imagine a whole country where the power only stays on for 2 hours a day, and top of that, Trump's new travel ban has basically frozen all visas. People can't leave and supplies can't get in. Trump's strategy is simple maximum pain, a better deal. He thinks if he squeezes hard enough, the Cuban government will either surrender or the people will rise up. He's betting everything that the Venezuelan model will work twice. So, to wrap it up, this isn't just about old grudges, it's about Marco Rubio's lifelong mission. Trump's America's first resource grab and the fact that Cuba's biggest protector, which is Venezuela, is gone now. The big question for us to think about is, does this actually bring freedom to the island, or is it just creating a humanitarian disaster in the name of cobalt and nickel? We were about to find out because at this rate, Something in Cuba is going to break within the next month. Thanks for listening.